began by spreading a matte medium evenly across the canvas. The first color I chose to start with was raw sienna. I spread a burnt sienna, overlapping the raw sienna in certain places. This is the underpainting. It was very random at this point. Now I'm adding some alizarin crimson, filling up the empty white spaces. Cover the entire canvas. Now's a good time to be painting your edges as you move along, because in many cases I don't do that, and it's always a job going back to finish your edges. It's not as much fun as painting the face of your canvas. Here I'm adding some cadmium orange hue, along with some matte medium to spread it out evenly and make it easier to blend with the alizarin crimson and the other colors. Cadmium yellow coming up, there you go. Alizarin crimson, by the way, is like a burgundy. Here I'm applying a Mars Black with a squirt spray bottle that's normally used for applying hair dye. When applying paint with the squirt bottle, you'll realize that you do not have 100% control of where the paint is going on the canvas, which is not bad because it gives you ideas. It turns out being to your benefit, because it's something that will lead you in a direction. You're not forcing it on yourself. Here I did spray some water on the Mars Black. You'll have to let the paint dry for about 20 minutes before you can begin lifting, so you don't pull up any of the black paint. The black paint will not dry wherever you spray the water. So you must consider where you want to spray the water, because when you do a lifting of the paint like this, it will come off only where the water is. So you can use that to your advantage and lay the water on the paint while it's wet in a design, or take it as far as you want to go. Here I only did a couple blotches, but you can really use that to your advantage. Now I'm adding some titanium white, and I'm spreading it with a palette knife. And when you drag it across the canvas with a palette knife, you'll get some random patterns that you won't be able to get with a brush. I placed the titanium white directly against the Mars black for a strong contrast. And by dragging it in long curved directions, it's creating some motion, as you can see. It's a good idea to strive for depth and motion in all of your work. Here I'm applying the titanium white with the palette knife and making it appear to be behind the original brushed titanium white. By applying the paint in a manner that gives the appearance of moving over and under, you will be able to create the illusion of depth. Here I'm adding more Mars black and I'm spreading it with the brush along with some matte medium. The matte medium will help the colors blend, add depth, and give the appearance of the image being pushed further back into the canvas. Blending it in, but still keeping it behind the titanium white. You can use the Mars black with the matte medium to drop in a shadow, almost like a second layer behind the focal point. Still creating depth and movement. Getting very close to where I want it to be. That's about it. I added some more cerulean blue and cadmium yellow highlights, and we're done. So it's up to you to follow along with exactly what I did, or mix it up with your own colors and use my tips and techniques with your own patterns. But most importantly, have fun doing it. Thank you for watching.